Good, happy Wednesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. First up, police trying to track down man who held up store clerk at knife point. Franklin police are looking for a man who robbed a convenience store Monday evening. Surveillance video shows the suspect take money from the register after pulling out a knife. Milton police search for missing woman. Milton police are looking for the public's help locating a missing woman. Anna Wade was last seen Monday at 5:40 p.m. in the parking lot of the Dollar General store on White Mountain Highway, according to authorities. Republican candidates speak out against Trump's reactions. Comment. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump sent shock waves across the country Monday when he called for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States. On Tuesday, fellow Republican Jeb Bush and Democrat front-runner Hillary Clinton were back in New Hampshire criticizing his comments. The front-runner said the ban would only be temporary in order to get a handle on the situation. Republican candidates were undefined in the disapproval of Trump's proposal. Hillary Clinton says Trump is destabilizing GOP. Hillary Clinton spoke at a town hall at Woodbury School in Salem Tuesday night. The former Secretary of State answered a few, then a dozen questions, many of them from children, but right off the bat, all the talk was about Donald Trump. Body of man who went missing in 2014 found. The body of a Chesterfield man who went missing in 2014 was found last week. Family members said that Ronald Chevier's body was found by hunters at Pisgah State Park. Family was notified Monday after an autopsy was conducted. Two arrested in Kingston burglaries. A man and woman from Massachusetts were arrested Tuesday afternoon after two homes were burglarized in Kingston, police said. Rishiela Whitecomb, 27, of Salisbury, Massachusetts, and Juliana Perez Sanchez, 38, of Lynn, Massachusetts, were arrested after officers investigated a report of suspicious cars around noon on West School Road, police said. Ring valued at $3.5K dropped in the Salvation Army Red Kettle. A diamond engagement ring and wedding band were dropped in A Salvation Army red kettle outside a Massachusetts grocery store Monday night. The set valued at $3,500 was left by an anonymous benefactor outside of Market Basket in Billerica. Somersworth woman struck jogger, hit tree. A 28-year-old Somersworth woman was issued a summons for negligent driving after she allegedly hit a jogger on Tuesday afternoon. Despite polls, Bush insists Trump is not a serious candidate. A few hours before a new poll was released showing Donald Trump winding his lead in New Hampshire, a seemingly frustrated Jeb Bush criticized him as not a serious candidate and lectured reporters that the frontrunner is playing you like a fine Stradivarius violin. As attention turns to national security, Trump leads grows in New Hampshire. A new poll conducted by the University of New Hampshire Survey Center also shows that Republican voters believe that by far Trump stands the best chance among the GOP field to win the November 26th general election and become president. Boston students report getting sick after eating at Chipotle. As many as 80 Boston college students, including basketball players, say they got sick after eating at Chipotle in Burlington, according to the school. City officials confirmed Tuesday that norovirus sickened the student who ate at a restaurant in Cleveland Circle. Man accused of dangling daughter over fence along river. A Nashville man is facing charges of reckless conduct after police said other witnesses reported seeing him swinging his 21-month-old daughter over a safety fence along the Merrimack River. Bush criticized Trump's comments on Muslims. Republican presidential candidate Jeb Bush on Tuesday blasted opponent Donald Trump's recent comments on Muslims. During a trip in New Hampshire, Bush said Trump's idea to ban all Muslims from entering the country isn't serious. AG tells task force overdose death more than double over 2 years. New Hampshire Attorney General Joseph Foster told lawmakers Tuesday that overdose deaths will top 400 this year, more than double the deaths in 2013. New director named for Manchester VA Medical Center. The Manchester VA Medical Center has a new director. Danielle Ocker has assumed the position after serving as the acting director for 7 months. She was appointed by the Department of Veterans Affairs. French officials, third Paris attacker identified. The third attacker of the Bataclan Theater in the Paris attacks in October has been identified as French citizen Mohamed Farhaja Aguirre, a French official said. Donald Trump responded to criticism. Somebody has to say what's right. Republican presidential front-runner Donald Trump, currently at the center of politics firestorm over his proposed ban on Muslims entering the U.S., responded to concerns that his rhetoric might help ISIS attract new recruits. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday morning. See you back here later on. Goodbye.